Today we are going to cover section 5.2. And again, these look a lot like what we've been seeing on Facebook, but it's been shoes and pieces of pizza and so forth. 3 equations, 3 unknowns this time. And I'd love to be able to figure out how to solve these. And some of you are going, yeah, I do remember how to solve them. This is now 3 dimensions instead of 2. And I'm I have lines going everywhere. And do they in fact intersect at this ordered, well, it's not a pair, we call it an ordered triple. Ordered triple. So we want to see if this ordered triple is a solution. Is it a solution for all 3 of them? Well, if I take a look at the first one, I get 0, minus 4 and minus 2 is 8, and 5. That does equal 13. I'm happy with the first one. And as you can see, checking your work takes 15 to 20 seconds. 3 times 0 is, that's a 0, plus, and that's a negative 2, minus a 5, does in fact equal negative 7. And again, 2 times 0 plus, looks like I'm going to have a negative 6 plus 5 equals negative 1. And yes, that is the ordered triple that makes all 3 of those statements true. And there it is. So this will make you better at solving those bad boys on the internet, which were big about a year or 2 ago. Okay, so how do I do this? How do I solve a 3 by 3? Well, if it was a 2 by 2, that would be great. If I could get it down to 2 equations, 2 unknowns, like we did for our warm-up problem, I can solve those. Because when I had 2 equations, my goal was to somehow combine the 2 to get 1 equation with 1 unknown. So if I had 2 equations and I wanted to go to 1 equation, 1 unknown, I think when I start with 3, I'd like to try to get down to 2. Here's 3 with 3 unknowns, because if I can get down to 2 with 2 unknowns, I know I can get down to 1 equation with 1 unknown. So I need to pick a variable to pick on. And I'm looking at this guy and I'm saying, okay, which one do you want to get rid of? Which variable, X, Y, or Z? Because if I can, well, we'll see as we go through this step. X, Y, or Z? Pick one.
Z.
Z, okay, Z. So what this says over here is choose a pair, and we're going to eliminate the Z. Then choose a different pair and eliminate the same variable, Z. So I'm going to start with this first one. X plus Y minus Z equals negative 4. And 2x minus y minus z equals negative 7. If I want to get rid of the z, this is really good because I can go multiply everything by negative 1. Pa-pow, 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 and pa-pow. And when I add those 2, I get negative x plus 2y equals 3. Okay. I picked row 1 and row 2. Now, the next thing I want to do is pick 2 different rows. Let's go with row 1, x plus y minus z equals negative 4. And this time we'll do row 3. So this time we're going to do row 1 and row 3 so that everybody is included. And I think this time, if I took this row 1 and multiplied everything by, because I want these guys to be opposites, so they eliminate. I want these guys to be opposites. So I'm going to multiply by 2. I'm going to get a new row there, 2x plus 2y minus 2z equals negative 4. x plus 6y plus,
-8.
-8, thank you, equals -1. -8, you are correct. 3x plus 8y equals -9. And sometimes it's good just to pause to make sure you've copied everything down right. Negative x, okay. Negative x plus 2y equals 3. Because I know I've written these on the board from my notes in a classroom and I copied them wrong. X, y, -z, -4. X, 6y, 2z, -1 multiplied by 2. 2x, 2y, -2. There's my -8 again. X, 6y, 2z, -1. 3x, 8y, -9. I've accomplished my goal. I've accomplished my goal. I've taken 3 equations, 3 unknowns, worked it down to 2 by 2. And this is all we were doing the other day. Let's see, I'm going to take this row, I'm going to get rid of the x. So I'm going to multiply by 3. Negative 3x plus 6y equals 9. 3x plus 8y equals -9. 14y equals 0. Hey, y equals 0. Now I know why. If I know why, I can come in here where there was a 2 by 2, and I can plug in 0 for y. 3x plus 8 times 0 equals -9. Looks like x equals -3. And then I'd have to go all the way back to one of my originals and say x, which was -3, plus y, which is 0, minus z equals -4. Okay, let's see, I'm going to add that. So negative z equals -1. Z should in fact equal 1. So I had to do a lot of plugging back in. When I found y, I calculated y to be 0, plugged it into one of these two, that second one, was able to calculate x to be 3. Now I took y and x and went back to one of my originals so I could come up with z. Yay! Yay! Can we do another one? We sure can. These come in all sizes and shapes. Well, looking at this one, I'm going, this looks nothing, a little bit like the last one, but it's not very clean. Let's see, I want to clear those denominators. I'm going to take this guy and multiply everything by 6. My new equation is 6x, okay, and then minus 3y plus 2z equals 30. This guy, he's not so bad. X minus y minus z equals -1. Yeah, this guy needs cleaned up a little bit. 6x plus 3y plus z equals 0. Now I would be ready to rock and roll. Go back to, which one do I want to eliminate? Somebody have a choice?
X.
X, let's get rid of X. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, I'm going to take row 1, making a little note to myself, I'm going to take row 2 times -6. So I get 6x minus 3y plus 2z equals 30. Negative 6x plus 6y plus 6z equals 6. Before I go any further, I'm checking all that. 6x minus 3y, 2z, and 30. Negative 6, positive 6, positive 6. Okay. 3y plus 8z equals 24. Got my first one. I think I'm going to do my second one, and that's going to be row 1 again, which was 6x minus 3y plus 2z equals 30. This time I'm going to take row 3 because I have to take a different pair of rows. Multiply by -1, I get negative 6x minus 3y minus z equals 0. Negative 6y plus z equals 30. Good place to stop and check again. 30 plus 6. 36. 6x minus 3 plus 2z is 30. Multiply by -1. Negative 6, negative 3, negative z. That cancels, that cancels. That's a positive. Okay. That was close. I almost goofed it up. So now I have 3. Oh, I'm sorry. Now I have 3y, 8z, and 36. Oh, I'm going to take this guy times -2. I'm going to take him times -2 because then my y's, excuse me, positive 2. And then my y's will eliminate. So I'm going to come up here. 6y plus 16z equals 72. 16 and 72. Negative 6y plus z equals 30. Believe z equals 6. I believe that. Oh. Z is 6. I'm going to come down here. Negative 6y plus 6 equals 30. Negative 6y equals 24. I get y equals -4. You notice boxing in the answers is helping me. What am I left? I need x yet. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to take this first one. X minus y minus z equals -1. That becomes positive -2. X equals 1. X is 1, y is 4, z is 6. What you think about that? Quiet today. All right, I'm going to pause it and give you a chance to work on number 3. Let's see what you can come up with. All right, being that it's remote, it's hard to see faces and bodies to see if we're done. But so I wrote mine 2x plus y. I left a little blank there equals 19. 2x, I left a blank for y. Gave me a little bit better look at it. And I think I'm going to stay with what I've been doing. And I'm going to eliminate the x's. I'm going to take row 1 and multiply it by -2. That's going to give me a -2x minus 2y equals -38. And then row 2 is 2x minus z equals 4, which gives me -2y minus z equals -34. Got rid of the x. I'm going to do row 1 times -1 this time. Negative x minus y equals negative 19. And row 3, x plus y plus z equals 29. And it looks like, oh, how sweet. How sweet. Well, boy, I better double check everything. Times negative 2 is negative 2, negative 2, negative 38. 2x minus z and 4. Row 1 times negative 1 is negative x, negative 19. Row 3, x, y, nice. I was able to save myself some work. I calculated z to be 10. Now I'm excited. Over here, I'm now going to have negative 2y minus 10 equals negative 34. And I'm going to add 10, and it looks like y equals 12. And I want to find x, or calculate x. I'm going to use this first one. X plus 12 equals 9, x equals 7. Anybody else get those same answers?
Yeah, I got it.
Good, good. Again, I could plug them into all 3 equations like we started today to see if they are actually all good. Questions? Questions? Remember, hold down that space bar and it temporarily unmutes you. You can jump in there and give me a holler.
We can also solve this by substitution method, right?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I think you're starting to get the idea. If I looked at number 4 and its craziness, you would know, well, okay, the first thing is going to be, I'm going to get 2x plus y minus 3z equals negative 3. Get them into that nice, what we call standard form to start. This looks like 4x minus 6y, or excuse me, plus 2y minus 6z equals negative 6. And then the third one is 3x minus 2y plus 4z equals 1. Get it into something that's really nice to work with. And go from there. And if we have time later, we can come back and do this. But maybe I'll do a quick poll right now. I'm going to switch to gallery view. Gallery view. How many people want us to do this one right now? Or you're good? I'm guessing we're good. Okay. Okay. Number 5, 6. Boom. Let's see. The largest angle in the triangle measures 22 more than 3 times the smallest angle. The middle angle equals, oh boy, find the measures of 3 angles. Okay. First things first. Somebody say I'm a realist. First things first. We're going to stick with X, Y, and Z because that's what we've been working with. X equals the smallest. Y is the middle. Z is the largest. The largest angle in a triangle, that's Z, measures 22 more than 3 times the smallest. Somebody check me out. The largest in a triangle is 22 more than 3 times the smallest. We're good? The middle angle measures, that's Y, 4 more than the difference between the largest, which is Z, and the smallest, which is X. The largest angle in a triangle measures 22 more than 3 times the smallest. The middle angle, Y, measures 4 more than the difference between the largest and the smallest. What am I missing? I'm missing something here, aren't I? I'm missing a third equation, aren't I? All right, so let's see, what am I dealing with? What is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sixth word in here says triangle. If I have 3 angles of a triangle, x plus y plus z equals 180. Ta-da! I'm going to pause the recording and let y'all get a rip at this, see what we can come up. I went and cleaned them up. I think I might get rid of z's. I'm going to take 1 and 2 and then 2 and 3. Row 1 and row 2. I'm going to save myself a little bit of negative 2x because I don't have to do any multiplying. 1 and 2. Negative 2x plus y equals 26. And then I'm going to take row 2 and row 3. Again, I'm going to quickly get rid of the z. 2x plus 2y equals 184. 2x, 2y, the z's go. Oh, this is kind of nice because 3y, I can just go right ahead and add these. 3y equals 210. I calculated y to equal 70. I come over here, negative 2x plus 70 equals 26. Negative 2x equals, I'm thinking this is about negative 44. X is 22. Luckily, these are all good angle measures. X plus y plus z equals 180. 92 plus z equals 180. And it looks like z is going to be 88. Yay, for those of you that got it. Yay. Okay. Questions on section 5.2. Questions on section 5.2.